Namaskar, good afternoon, and welcome once again. And I again wish people who joined late a very happy New Year 2019. I do not have any announcements to make, so we can straight away move into the question and answer round. Siddhant?
Sir, my question is on U.S. Special Envoy on Afghanistan is here in New Delhi. He met the External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj. So what were the talks all about? And of course, on Taliban also, we have seen the comments by the army chief. Your reaction?
You see the related?
Yeah, related. During our conversations with the U.S. Special Representative Zalmay Khalilzad, did we also convey our views on one particular country which has, been backing the Taliban for a long time, been giving them safe haven, and is now trying to play a very big role in trying to push the Taliban to the talks?
Any other query on this? Yeah, Nanima.
Nanima from the print. On this related question, yesterday at the Raisina dialogue, the Assistant Secretary General of NATO said that, Pakistan will have to be parts of this Taliban talks. Does that concern India?
इसी पर जी
सर कल आर्मी चीफ ने भी कहा है कि तालिबान के साथ
वो सवाल हो गया
नहीं मेरा उसी से जुड़ा सवाल है सर तालिबान के साथ बात करना जो है हम देखेंगे कि हमारा हित अफगानिस्तान में है कि नहीं है तो इस पे क्या यमीए का क्या रिएक्शन होगा सर
देखिए जी
Yesterday, former Afghan President Hamid Karzai said that India has to be involved in the peace process, though New Delhi's policy is to work only on development aid, and not on peace process. So, where does government stand?
You see, let me start off with the visit of Zalmay Khalilzad, who's the special representative, U.S. special representative on Afghan reconciliation. He, as you know, he came to attend the Raisina dialogue. He had a meeting with External Affairs Minister yesterday. He met the Foreign Secretary today morning. Essentially, both sides we shared perspectives on peace and reconciliation in Afghanistan. Mr. Khalilzad briefed EAM and FS on their aspect as to how US is trying to achieve peace and reconciliation in the country. We, from our perspective, I think we again made it very clear that peace and reconciliation in Afghanistan should be Afghan-owned, Afghan-led, and Afghan-controlled. On the specific question whether Pakistan's role was discussed, I think this is something which we have articulated time and again about the role which Pakistan, in a way, a destabilizing role which they play. I am not actually at the liberty to disclose the details of the discussion more than what I have shared. But yes, the situation in Afghanistan was discussed. We did reiterate our policy on Afghanistan. And again, this is connected to the other question on the comments made by the army chief. Our position on Afghanistan has been very clear and very consistent. I think we have said in the past that we continue to do so, that India supports the peace and reconciliation efforts in Afghanistan. We also have said that we support the process which is inclusive towards achieving this goal, and there has been no change in that position. Ji.
There are reports that Iran has claimed that it has means and ways to continue oil supply to India, notwithstanding sanctions. Is it a welcome gesture?
No, this is something which has been going on. I mean, we are engaged with all the stakeholders on this matter, especially since the imposition of US sanctions on Iran. We have had several rounds of meeting with Iran. We also had several meetings with other stakeholders. I can tell you that India continues to import oil from Iran. We have got a waiver in this regard. And we will continue to be engaged with all the stakeholders, and as far as the matters related to India's energy security is concerned. After that, Salinder. Yeah.
So, was the issue of extradition of Zakir Naik discussed when Malaysian leader Mr. Anwar Ibrahim met the PM and the EAM? And also, it's been reported that Malaysia has said that they need more evidence on, to follow up on that request, extradition request. So, what's your reaction on that?
No, I'm not aware of any specific discussion on this matter. On the extradition itself, you are aware that our High Commission is in touch with the Malaysian authorities to ensure, to expedite the extradition. You see, I think there is a process which the country has to follow, and we continue to maintain close touch with the Malaysian authorities in this regard. Shalinder.
सर, हाल ही में पाकिस्तान के प्रधानमंत्री इमरान खान ने एक टीवी इंटरव्यू में कहा है कि उनकी बातचीत के प्रस्ताव को भारत ने चुनाव के चलते ठुकरा दिया, क्या कहें?
देखिए, इस मामले में एक तो फ्रैंकली मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है ये बयान और ये जो उनका स्टेटमेंट है वो कहाँ से आ रहा है। ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं हुआ, इनफैक्ट प्रधानमंत्री बनने के पहले ही, जब इमरान खान प्रधानमंत्री बने उसके पहले ही हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने उनको टेलीफोन से करके बधाई भी दी थी चुनाव में जीत के लिए। और जब वो प्रधानमंत्री बने उसके बाद हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने और हमारे एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स मिनिस्टर ने अपने काउंटर पार्ट्स को चिट्ठी लिख के बधाई भी दी थी। कुछ सवाल हैं जो मैं डायरेक्टली पाकिस्तान को पोज करना चाहूँगा। सबसे पहला ये कि जब वो बोलते हैं कि वो बातचीत के लिए तैयार हैं, तो उनके मंत्री जो हैं वहाँ के टेररिस्ट के साथ, जो इंटरनेशनल डेजिग्नेटेड टेररिस्ट हैं, उनके साथ प्लेटफॉर्म क्यों शेयर कर रहे हैं? और आपको पता है कि पिछले 6 महीने में कितने सारे ऐसे इंस्टेंसेस हुए हैं जब उनके मंत्रियों ने ऐसे लोगों के साथ प्लेटफॉर्म शेयर किया है। जैसे अभी हाल में 30 सितंबर को उनके रिलीजियस अफेयर्स एंड इंटरफेथ हार्मनी मिनिस्टर उन्होंने हाफिज सईद के साथ स्टेज शेयर किया था, और दोनों ने बहुत ही विट्रियोलिक एंटी इंडिया स्टेटमेंट्स उस स्टेज से दिए थे। एक मंत्री और एक हाफिज सईद ने। उसके बाद जो उनके इंटीरियर मिनिस्टर थे, उनकी मुलाकात जो जमातो दावा है, जो एक टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, उनके रिप्रेजेंटेटिव से उनकी मुलाकात हुई दिसंबर 2018 में, और उन्होंने बिल्कुल खुले तरीके से हाफिज सईद और उनके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए सरकार का सपोर्ट व्यक्त किया। सवाल नंबर 2, अगर दिसंबर, दिस इज बिटवीन द रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ JUD लीडर्स एंड पाकिस्तान इंटीरियर मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट। सवाल नंबर 2, अगर पाकिस्तान बातचीत के लिए तैयार है तो उनके तरफ से मुंबई और पठानकोट टेरर अटैक्स के जो टेररिस्ट हैं उनके खिलाफ अभी तक कोई एक्शन क्यों नहीं लिया गया? हमेशा बातचीत करके बात को इधर उधर कर दिया जाता है। सवाल नंबर 3, अगर वो बातचीत के लिए सीरियस हैं तो उन्होंने अपने टेरिटरी को क्यों टेरर ग्रुप्स और टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और टेररिस्ट के लिए अलाउ किया है अभी तक जो चल रहा है? और ऐसे टेररिस्ट और टेररिस्ट ग्रुप्स जो इंडिया में ही नहीं बाकी और जगह भी टारगेट कर रहे हैं। JUD ने इनॉग्रेट किया, जमात दावा ने पाकिस्तान ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर में। PTI के एक प्रोमिनेंट लीडर हैं, उनके साथ सेंटर्स खोले। JUD और उनका जो NGO है फलाए इंसानियत फाउंडेशन, वो जो है अब दे आर नो लॉन्गर इन द लिस्ट ऑफ पाकिस्तान्स बैंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस आफ्टर द पाकिस्तान ऑर्डिनेंस विच प्रोस्क्राइब देम इट हैज़ लैप्स्ड। नाउ इससे काफ़ी जाहिर है कि पाकिस्तान की तरफ से जो बैंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को जो एक्सप्लिसिट सपोर्ट मिलती थी वो अभी तक मिल रही है, उसमें कोई बदलाव नहीं आया है। और इसके अलावा जो और भी सीरियस बात है कि एक देखा जा रहा है कि जो टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैं उनको वो किस तरह से मेन स्ट्रीम करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। इसका कारण सिर्फ यही है कि जो उनका अपना प्रॉब्लम है, जो फाइनेंशियल वोज हैं उनके, उससे वो अपना अटेंशन डिफ्लेक्ट करना चाहते हैं। और कैसे करें ये दूसरे कंट्री के बारे में बयान दे देके। तो मुझे लगता है कि ये जो उनका स्टेटमेंट है कि हम बात करना चाहते हैं, इसमें कोई सीरियसनेस नहीं है और इसको किसी एक्शन से बैकअप करना पड़ेगा। यहाँ पर मैं ये भी बताना चाहता हूँ कि आप लोगों ने एक स्टेटमेंट सुना होगा कि उन्होंने कहा कि इंडिया में माइनॉरिटीज़ की ट्रीटमेंट अच्छी नहीं होती है। मुझे लगता है कि पाकिस्तान शुड बी द लास्ट कंट्री इन द वर्ल्ड टू lecture us on the topic of plurality and inclusive society. We and the world are fully aware about how the minorities are treated in their country. जी.
What is MEA's stand on the bill the citizenship amendment bill that was discussed in Parliament, particularly because there is clear discrimination on the lines of religion?
No, there is no, it's not MEA's matter. It is a matter for the Ministry of Home Affairs, so I have no comments on that. Ramanand.
Yesterday, the Nepal foreign minister admitted that post the ban on cattle slaughter in UP, they are facing a lot of issues because stray cattle are being dumped in their country by our villagers. Has that been raised officially with our government?
I am aware that you're talking about the currency part, right? No, this matter did not come up for discussion, I think, when the Nepal foreign minister met EAM. Yes, currency, I can only share that, the Nepal Rashtra Bank, they have actually sent a communication to the Reserve Bank of India that happened earlier this month. And I understand that the matter is being examined by the concerned authorities in the RBI. एक सेकेंड माइक लीजिए.
But it's a long time demonetization has also taken place, and Nepal had been raising the issue of how to resolve with those issues who are having such monies, currencies in Nepal. So could you get any conclusive reply to them?
Akhilesh ji, it's not a very simple issue. It's a very complicated issue. You see, I think I can only tell you that we are in touch with them. Our institutions. No, it is not dead. Because of course it has been raised by them, and we continue to be in touch and working on this matter. Maha.
Sir, I believe Christian Michel was granted consular access this morning. Can we have some more details? Moreover, Christian Michel has put a plea in the Delhi High Court saying that he wants to make more international calls to his family, friends and lawyers, and he will bear the cost for it. Now, we were given to believe that he has already been allowed to speak to his family. Why is he making this fresh attempt and putting this through the legal test in India?
You see, frankly, I really can't answer why he is again making this fresh plea. But I can confirm what you just mentioned, that he has been granted consular access. A second secretary level officer from the British High Commission, he has met Christian Michel based on the request which we had received last month from the UK High Commission. This was, I think this was yesterday. This was yesterday. Yesterday, yeah. In fact, we have perhaps shared in the past that he has been allowed to communicate with his family members, So, frankly, I have not seen the plea which he has entered on this matter again.
This is regarding this clarification that the UN High Commission for Refugees has sought from India, regarding the deportation of Rohingya, the second batch of Rohingya refugees to Myanmar. They have said that they sought clarification to the Indian government but did not receive any response. They said this included a family that was registered with the UNHCR in India and was under arrest, was in jail for illegal entry. But has the government responded to that?
I am not aware of this specific instance. I'll have to check with the concerned division. And I can get back to you later on. Thank you very much. I don't see any other hand. This concludes the weekly press briefing. Thank you very much for joining.